members of the group.
Emblem, one and only Boogie Monster.
Your boy Young, aka Mr. Swag himself.
I am. They be like Smooth, the General.
Okay. Yeah. First off, how do you guys get your names? I mean, everybody has an intricate name, and it's different. How do you?
Well, my nickname, I had a big homie. I was a little homie, so that's where the JR part came in. We fell out, so I just kept the JR part. That's what everybody knew me as.
So it's kind of crazy because we all low key. Well, 3 of us out of the group got big homies. But my homie was older than me. I mean, younger than me. So I got my name from a party clip.
I ain't got no big homie. Mine just came from me rapping. Cause I've been rapping since I was like 14, and it started off as a long name because I didn't know what my name was gonna be. And then we cut it short because everybody was just calling me Young. So I was like, hey, I'm Young. So that's what it is.
Kind of the same as Bone. You feel me? We're from the same party crew. And my friend, my big homie, I feel like I don't want to be called Little Nobody, so I just took the Smooth off his name and added to mine, put a C in front of it, and kept it.
I added the M.
Because you said big homie. We don't use those terms in New York, so it's all new to me. So
It's
I
like
kind of
an older
it's like-
friend.
that you look up to.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
And within a group that you in, like if we were a group and I was his big homie, I would be Big C Smooth, he'd be Little C Smooth. But I didn't. I was bigger
Out
than
of
my big
respect.
homie.
Yeah.
They're not calling me Little.
I was older than my little homie.
So
How does that work?
It's because I guess they were the originators of the party crew we were from, so and we had to fall under them. But instead of taking the little part, we just added add the end parts of their name to our name, so it just stay like
So when
that.
it comes down with the party crew, how does that work? You guys just go to parties
It's like
together and just hang out?
it start off with a certain amount of people, and then you throw parties, functions, or whatever, and then it get bigger and bigger. Like people just automatically want to join, and then eventually it turned into something real huge. Like
It was a way to gain popularity. You got money, females. For me, it was a way to keep your name known throughout our city. So our party crew was actually called Porn Stars. They had a meaning, but when people hear porn stars, they're like,
They automatically want to come out. and
they
see,
think
check
of
it out.
porn
Yeah.
stars. But we added a meaning to it, and it really meant something to us. And when once it started going the way we wanted it to, we just stuck with those names and never let them go.
That's what it is, man. Like, in terms of your music, what makes your music different from everybody else's?
Our music is different because we go for a different sound from what's known to come from Cali. You feel me? Like instead of going the gangster rap route or the jerk route, we just stood right in the middle and did something on our own to set ourselves aside from everybody because that's just how we felt. Like we don't want to come out sounding like anybody else or trying to do what's already been done. We just came out and set ourselves aside. So I guess we could call our sound different or diverse. We don't like the Dougie song is way different from Cali, period. But we also have songs that you would hear come out of Cali, but it's like we just do us. We let our
Just let-
personality show through our music.
Come out naturally.
Yeah.
we went over their heads with teaching me how to Dougie because I guess they was expecting some jerking or some other stuff. But
Jerky is huge. I went out to Cali. I had to do a show out there.
yeah, jerking.
Everybody.
Yeah, but that's not us though. You know what I'm saying?
What jerking was before the jerk movement, jerking was the dance. You know, people call it swinging.
Yeah.
That was jerking. That was the jerk. It turned into something totally different. How? I really don't know.
It's the
It went
little
from
kids.
it went from doing the jerk to and where the term jerking came from a party being fun or somewhere that you went was fun. Like the party was jerking, and then it just turned into something totally different. And it became
That's a lot of knowledge. A lot of people don't know about.
it became a dance. It became the way you dressed. It became a whole movement.
Yeah, it became
Just from-
a real movement. But
It just changed a lot, and once it from what it was to what it changed to, we couldn't get with it. It was like it changed so much it didn't fit us.
so now we just Cali swagging like we set our own train, our own swag.
Because it's going to be another movement.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
totally different. If you guys could start something else.
That's what we doing.
Just inventing that is just incredible. You would start a whole wave. But when it comes down to artists, who do you look up to?
Honestly,
It don't have to be West Coast. It can be East
no,
Coast.
our visionary Big Y. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He's an artist. We look up to him.
A lot, like
Yeah, a lot.
tremendously, because
Big Y.
Yeah,
Big
his
Y.
Big Y.
He was signed to Death Row Records way back when. I mean, he banging on wax. He was
Okay. Yeah.
he was banging on wax.
Relation
I mean,
back.
the relatives, like he learned so much from the game, and he put it into us. It was like.
You had a wisdom.
Yeah, it was like he kept us grounded, he kept us humble because throughout this whole thing, the whole everybody, I hope they don't turn Hollywood, I hope they don't change. We haven't. We was still the same four dudes from Inglewood. We got the same friends, people, the same people. You feel me? He kept our heads on straight. He kept us out the streets. He gave us somewhere to go every day. Like we moved out of our homes to move into the studio. Buckets of clothes at the studio to go across the street and wash when we needed to. Home was only to take a shower because unfortunately we didn't have a shower at the studio. So.
To the point where our family would come to the studio
just
to see
what we look like.
We stayed there.
You gotta realize that's dedication.
Yeah, that's what
Once you put that dedication to your music, it sounds totally different from somebody that, you know, they come out and it sounds like there's no love in that music. Once you're in the studio and you concentrate on your craft, you go up to the next level.
We put our all into it, like tattoos of our group name within a
before anything happened.
Anybody was looking at us. I got a tat on my chest a month in.
She got it blasted on his chest big.
Month in, like, because I was really dead. I felt like if that would make a tattoo mean something. So I felt like if I did that soon, like early, it would be, that's all it was. Like it was nothing to change me from that. So
tattoo is for life.
Yeah.
It's for life.
You know what it is? Like, as hard as you go, the people are going to follow you. So if you're going as hard as you can, everybody else is going to follow you.
That's what we focus on.
But personally, my business wise, I look up to 50 Cent because he's a hard worker. Like,
You saw that new video?
Which one?
You saw him, got some movie?
Oh yeah.
You saw the picture?
Yeah.
Like
He was skinny. I was like,
That's not the 50 Cent Reno.
Nah. But I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to.
That's what we talked about before. Dedication. Like dedication gets you to another level. Now he's gonna make millions of dollars in the movie industry because he has some dedication.
I respect that.
Oh yeah, Laser's tattoos on. That's crazy.
All his
back?
Except for back.
Laser's tattoos.
All the rest of
but not his back. For that role.
Oh, I know that's pain, man.
That's crazy.
You guys ever thought about like the movie industry?
Yeah, we think about that all the time. Like that's the next step that I think all of us would like to get into right after pursue.
We made a song that, man, it's like my life is like a movie. We really feel like if we brought a camera that follows every day, we could honestly make a movie based on our lives.
And I think
It could be
people
a comedy,
watch it.
it could be with all types of different
They really enjoy it because our life is crazy.
We got a story to tell.
Since this started and before this started, like how everything started is like real crazy. Like we talk about it all the time. We be like, damn, that's crazy. Like it's a trip how we all came together. It's just crazy. So it's like,
At least you guys know the foundation is stay humble and stay hungry and hard work. That's all it is, and it pays off.
Another thing that helps us do what we do so well is because we've been knowing each other for years. It's not like, oh, well, let's make a group, but I need to go find these 4 guys and put them together. No, we like brothers. I've been knowing each other for a long time. It works.
So you know the ins and outs of everybody.
Everybody.
I mean, we fight like brothers, but you know what I'm saying?
You always get back together.
So if we didn't know each other, like we probably like was a group, like say for instance making a band, how they just got thrown together like different places, we probably would be together.
Because sometimes you just bring people from the outside.
Yeah, personalities don't click and stuff. But we all got individual swag and personalities and whatever. But we
figured out
a way to get it.
We know each other's limits and stuff, basically. So we don't bump heads.
What part of Cali you guys from?
Inglewood.
Yeah, I was out there. Roscoe's Chicken
and Waffles. There you go.
General Cali swag. Gotta shout out 18 bars. Look, check me out. Look, I let my beat bang like a boy with a bad dad. Speaking so loud, I hit the block and make your fam mad. And the chickens be clucking, they on my camshaft. Boy, we ride Chevys on them things, not Dodge Rams. Paint stay wet like a cup of ice. Call my doors wings cause the whip stay super fly. Dunked out the Chevy on them foes so I'm super high. Fully equipped with so much swag, I am a super guy. 2 miles an hour, you still couldn't see me. Windows look like you pressed off on the TV. V6 a no-go, it's SS or GT. Glass packs on the pipes to make the whip sound beastie. I'm maxing the ride, we sit back and watch TV. Rag top over your head like a TP. Everything make noise in my whip is no sleeping. Catch me at the red light, I bet you won't beat me. Okay.
Alright.